Hello everybody, and welcome to an episode of Playtime, the game Astro. This is the first episode, so we're going to start out a new adventure in this crazy world. Now I have played this game before, however there's a new update, some new levels, but we're going to start from the beginning and work our way through. I intend to do one world per episode, and do one of the sort of bonus levels, which is just a sort of isolated challenge for each episode. So I'll just start off the game now and let's see how it goes. So start over. Yes, that's fine. So I will intend to complete everything, however if I don't manage to get all the robots in each level, or I don't manage to finish, the reason I'm going to do one of the challenge levels at the end is because they can be so difficult that it might take so many attempts that a video of all of those attempts would be pointless. So if that happens, which I sort of expect it will, then I'll save that to the end and then maybe do a follow-up supplementary episode with my completion of it. I would like to see if I can get the Platinum Trophy, however that's not going to be a huge priority. So let's get started. So that's the PlayStation 5 console in its glory, flying through space. I love the music in this game. Sort of reminds me of Daft Punk. Pretty cool. This game won Game of the Year, I believe, in 2024. It's a fantastic game. Oh, I have to do something, I think. Nope, I've not. Oh, it's mimicking the movements I'm doing. Still doing it. So to shake. And that, I believe, is the new controller that they released, the Astro one. The feedback on the vibration, etc. is amazing in this game. They did a really good job of everything, I think. There are a few games I would give a 5 out of 5 rating, or full 100% type rating, but this game is one of them. So it's like our mini shuttlecraft. So this game is split up into these. The central hub is here, where all your kind of saved robots and PlayStation 5 console pieces are gathered that you collect from the different worlds inside each of these 5 galaxies. So like I was saying earlier, inside each galaxy there's about 4 worlds, I think, and bonus levels. This is the first galaxy, the Gorilla Nebula. So enter that. So there's 4 worlds or solar systems. No, I suppose it'd be worlds. I mean, if we entered a galaxy, then I suppose you'd consider them solar systems. But we don't need to get into all that. Let's just call them worlds for simplicity's sake. So I will do 1 episode per world, depending on how long it takes to do a world. But I'm just mindful of ending up doing too much. I've got a 1 hour limit, but I would like to try and keep episodes to about half an hour. So as you can see, in each world you find your aim is to search for the different robots, and there are 7 in this world. 2 of them have those PlayStation icons above them, which are like the special game related robots that are in the style of a classic PlayStation game. Then in this world there's also 3 puzzle pieces which are like bonus items to find. So the idea will be for me to spend time trying to find everything, but naturally I will miss some things, and I'll go back and get them off screen if I do miss things, because I don't want to just spend the whole time just searching around for stuff all the time. And beyond the actual worlds, you eventually find these sort of meteorites or meteors or asteroids that just come floating into the galaxy that reveal bonus levels. So I'll aim to do 1 of those at the end of each episode, because they can be quite challenging. There are also other items that can be found in a world. I've forgotten what they are now, but at the moment we've just got these ones, so we'll just dive in as it says. Now this is mimicking the movement on the controller I do. It's great movement control. There's also a feature where you can actually blow into the controller, and it will have that blowing effect in the game, which is pretty cool. So, like with any game, this first stage is fairly straightforward and more about teaching you how to do the basics. Got the very familiar coin system, or not coin. Well, yeah, they are coins, like in Mario or rings in Sonic. I can get up there and get some more coins from a chest type thing. Game is very forgiving in terms of mistakes you make, and if you die, if you can even call it a death, you're put straight back into the action. So it's quite refreshing for me to play a game at this pace, because up the past wee while I've been playing Dark Souls type games, which are very much the opposite in style and gameplay to what this is. But it is a refreshing change. So here's our first robot that we have to rescue. To rescue them, you just go up and press the attack button, which sounds a bit counterintuitive, but You know what I mean. But the trick or the challenge in these games is to find the hidden ones, the stuff that's, you know, potentially like under a rock or a hard to reach place. It's easy to miss these things. Like for example, underneath this area, there could be something hidden because you might otherwise just jump across, as the game would suggest. But there's nothing as far as I can see. And that's a checkpoint. And that's another one. And here's our next robot. So you see them going in a particular order, one after the next, which is helpful because if you miss one, it will show us when you get the one after that as being the next one on the list, which means that you know whether you miss one or not. One of the great features of this game is the vibration function. I think it's called haptic feedback, which I'm not quite sure what that is, but it certainly feels very, I don't know, immersive, I guess is the word. Oh, that was a way to get onto that platform. I used the ball. Camouflaged chest. Wee checkpoint. Now with these enemies, they're electrified, so as the tutorial screen is showing you, you can do one of these maneuvers. You double tap the jump button to do that. Let's have a look around here. A puzzle piece. You can attack any enemy like that. Just want to check, see if I missed anything around this side. Nope, doesn't look like it. You never know though. You can be very sneaky with the way they hide things in this game, I remember. Our next robot. And this is a special PlayStation 1, like as in it's designed based on a character from a previous PlayStation Classic game. Now I don't recognise this. It might be Ratchet and Clank, but I don't know. So that is the next one. Tooled Up Mechanic. Yeah, that sounds right. I remember Ratchet and Clank being related to that kind of mechanic engineering type world. Oh, spin. I think the visuals on this game are very impressive. I mean, it's a fairly obvious point, but there's huge inspiration in this game from Mario, which is not a bad thing at all of Mario. A wee secret world. And our next one, so this might be the other character from Ratchet and Clank. A Lombax, yeah, I think that's right. So it is also worth noting, I seem to that each level or each world picks one particular game from that's been featured on a PlayStation device and has special characters from that game. So this level is Ratchet and Clank, I believe, but there's all sorts of classics that you've got things like God of War, Horizon, Resident Evil. Did a really good job of designing the world in a way that's it appeals to any PlayStation fans. That's another robot. So far I've got them all, but I'm missing. Still got 2 puzzle pieces to find. Oh. I mean, the game at this stage is obviously by design been made very easy, but it does get quite challenging at various levels, especially the bonus levels. There's a puzzle piece flying around up there, I remember. It's quite challenging to get. Ah, that's right, it's this bird gets it and flies about with it. Oh, that's right, you get special abilities. It's quite an enjoyable feature of this game. Getting these special abilities and trying to use them to... There we go, that was easier than it was for me the first time. So, very quickly back into the action. There's not really any huge penalties for dying, although it can get frustrating later on in the game when you're in a tough area. You want to just get through it. There we go. So to use the special ability to climb up this wall. Oh. There's the final puzzle piece over there. I think we've still got 2 robots to find as well. I think I gear one. Maybe don't. Oops, wrong thing. Here's one robot. That's the second last one. So there's a final robot to find and a final puzzle piece. So I just got the puzzle piece there. I think I heard something up there actually. Have a look further down around here, even if we don't find a robot, we might get some coins. I've forgotten exactly what the coins do, but I seem to remember that there's certain shops you can get in the hub area that they can be used for. Other than that, it's just a case of being able to collect them because they are, it's part of the game to collect these things. So and it's in here, I think. There you go. So that's everything that needs to be collected in this level. Collected. Right, so proceed on, and I'll maybe see if there's anything to do at the hub before wrapping up the episode. This is where your collected robots all congregate and you fly back. Oh, there's a wee bonus challenge here. You need to time your escape to get some 100 extra coins. So collect your saved robots, go back to the hub world, then it unlocks 2 other worlds. Now there should be, here we go. Maybe that's just decorative. Here we go. Oh, it's a puzzle piece that you collect. But there's also asteroids which come in and you have to hit them to unlock a bonus level, and there's usually, I think, 4 in each galaxy. They sort of appear at random. I don't think there's any. I think you can trigger it maybe by exiting in and out of the galaxy. Let's have a look at this is the crash site. It's the hub area. So the basic sort of story, if you like, is that, you know, the PlayStation 5 console was stripped of its parts and scattered across the universe. The bots are obviously kind of life beings that are part of that universe, part of the PS5. They've also been scattered across the universe. So we're collecting it all and rebuilding the PlayStation 5 as we go. So it exists up ahead there in its stripped down form. That's right, the puzzle pieces are collected and then they're the things that unlock the shops that you can spend the coins in. So we need 2 robots to unlock whatever this is. And it's a puzzle piece. Yes, there's puzzle pieces outside of the worlds as well, as there are robots outside of the worlds. In my last playthrough I didn't bother looking for all the puzzle pieces and robots outside of the worlds and galaxies, like for example in the crash site. So these are the special PlayStation robots that I found, and there's interactions that you can do with them. Actually, I should be mindful to try and pick up some trophies of trying to interact with these characters, because there was a few things like that I was missing to be able to get the platinum trophy. So I need 10 robots to be able to do whatever it is you want to do here, but I've only got 7 at the moment. See if we can get that puzzle piece. Looks like I won't be able to at this point. And yeah, I'll need to get another 3 robots to activate these pillars I'm imagining to get up there. Yeah, so these are the different shops that the puzzle pieces open up. I think this takes me back to the different galaxies. So let's see if we can get one of those asteroids to come out. I had a lot of fun with the bonus levels because they were actually very challenging. That's why I want to save them for the end of an episode, because for some of them I might not be able to actually finish them before wrapping up, so I'd leave the episode and then do a follow-up episode. There's nothing coming just now, so I'll just give it a few more loops round. It was actually, a good sort of chunk of time into the game that I discovered that you could unlock these bonus levels. So the next world we'll go to is called the Creamy Canyon, which we'll do in the next episode. But just to point out here that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 robots again, 3 of them special PlayStation characters. There are 3 puzzle pieces like the last time. There's always only 3 puzzle pieces, sometimes 2, but never more. And there's also this other thing, which is a sort of galaxy type thing, but if you find it unlocks I think another level in its own right with robots in it. So we'll save that for the next episode. I'll work out whether I want to do Creamy Canyon next or Aztec Trail. I think maybe the special PlayStation characters in this one could be Tomb Raider, but we'll see. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.